Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you and welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Bright Cellars, the monthly wine subscription that brings wines to your doorstep that you will like. Super simple. You just take the 7-question quiz and wines will be matched to your taste preferences. And I love the surprise that comes when you open the box to see what wines have arrived. I also love learning about new wines, tasting new wines, and the wines come with these really great educational cards that list origin, good pairings, the right temperature to serve the wine at. It's so great to get this little collection of information right with your bottle of wine. I like the convenience of Bright Cellars. There's no need for me to make any extra stops. The wines come directly to me, and each box gets a little bit smarter. I enter my ratings from my previous box, and the next box is tailored based on those ratings. What I like about that is that I know I will like all of the wines, but there's a little bit of variety in there as well, which makes it fun and exciting because then I get to try something new. So if you'd like to try Bright Cellars for yourself, click the link down below to receive 50% off your first 6-bottle box and take the quiz and get started. Big thanks to Bright Cellars for sponsoring this video and for their continued support. So today I'm going to be testing a heat alleviator. I have heard that this drink, Paldo's banana punch, is supposed to alleviate heat, meaning spicy heat. So I'm going to be making up some spicy ramen and giving this a taste to see if it is true or not. Theory goes that capsaicin, which is the chemical ingredient that gives you that burning sensation, is fat soluble. So something like milk, ice cream, something that has a little bit of fat in it, are supposed to act like a solvent and kind of wash some of the capsaicin away. I don't see that there's any fat in this, so that doesn't really fit the theory, but I'm very curious to see not only what this tastes like, but does it really work? I'm going to be testing this with some instant ramen. I've never tasted this instant ramen before. This is made by Nongshim, which is a great maker of Korean ramyeon. And this is the K-Army stew. This is an instant version of purejjigae, which is army-based stew, which is made with ramen noodles and a bunch of different ingredients put together in a pot, as shown on the picture. This probably will be mildly spicy, but to up the ante, I'm going to be adding a bit of this. This is Samyang Burok hot chicken flavor sauce. This is the sauce that is in the famous Samyang noodles, which I love. So I have my own personal ramyeon cooker, and I'm heating up about 2 cups of water. So while my water is heating up, let's go ahead and give this a taste. This is Sunshower Riesling, and a Riesling is a sweeter wine with a little bit lower alcohol percentage, and it's supposed to go really well with spicy food. Rieslings are also served at cooler temperatures, so that will also be handy when it comes to combating the heat. Alrighty, cheers. That's really nice. There's some sweetness to it, but it's not overly sweet. I think this is going to go really nicely with the noodles. Okay, I can hear my water coming up to the boil. Comes with a puck of bright yellow noodles. I'm going to drop those in there. And 2 soup base packets. I'm going to add the vegetables. Ooh, which also includes some beans. Isn't that great? So to this, I'm going to add some mushrooms, chopped spam as well. It gives me a little handy chart, and it says if you want your noodles to be al dente on the firmer side, just 4 minutes. Oh, I see some chili peppers in here, so this is going to be a little bit spicy, I imagine. I'm going to add my soup base. Ooh, yep. I'm going to drop an egg in here. Whoops, not the shell, just the egg. 30 more seconds. Okay, that looks marvelous. I'm gonna add my kimchi to the top. Open cheese, where's the seam? Here it is. Seam, seam, seam. Boop. Now I'm gonna add the green onions right on top. Alrighty, my lovelies, this smells amazing. Da, 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 da. This is the first time I've used my ramyeon pot and I love it. Perfect. I'm just gonna eat right out of the pot. I'm gonna stir everything up, get the cheese and the egg, Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? I prefer having my egg a little bit runny. I like how it thickens the sauce a bit. Others prefer their egg more hard cooked. This is your instant noodles. Make it your own. Alrighty, here we go. Itadakimasu. That's tasty. Just mildly hot. Just a tiny little bit of spice. But the cheese makes it so nice and rich, and the noodles I really like. They're nice and bouncy. There's a little bit of smokiness from the Spam. The green onions add some brightness, some freshness. Let's try some kimchi. I love kimchi so much. It's got this great tangy, funky, peppery, tangy, delicious flavor to it. Love kimchi. Oh, this is so good. And it's hot, so it's perfect for a cool day. Delicious. So if you don't like a lot of heat, this is perfect just the way it is. But we're here to test the banana punch and whether or not it relieves any spiciness. So let's kick it up a notch by adding the samyang bulldog sauce. Ooh, I didn't try any mushrooms yet. Alrighty. It definitely makes it taste more like the samyang noodles in flavor. A little bit sweet, tiny bit of sesame, a little bit of garlic, and some heat. Oh man, that's good. Let's add a little more. Look, there's a reconstituted bean right there. Wow, I'm impressed how that bean reconstituted. It's just like a chili bean. Alrighty, here's a piece of reconstituted ham, I think, that was included. No, fish cake. Let's have a sip of wine and see how the Riesling goes with it. It's cooling. Slight sweetness of the Riesling really echoes some of the sweetness that's going on in the ramen. It's actually a great pairing. Alrighty, now let's try the banana punch. Here we are. It smells a little bit like banana marshmallows. Alrighty, let's give that a taste. Cheers. Ooh. It tastes like it too. Wow, that is sweet. I'm not a hummingbird. This is what I imagine a hummingbird must feel like when it tastes sugar water in a hummingbird feeder. Like, it's fake, but kind of good. It's totally artificially banana. It's thin with a little bit of viscosity. There's no fizz to it whatsoever. It's very sweet, and I think it is kind of alleviating the heat. I'm not convinced though. It might be simply because it's been some time since I've had something spicy. So let's eat some more spicy and then drink some and see what happens. Alrighty, it's spicy again. Let's give it a go. Not as spicy. Does it go away? No, it's still there. But it kind of like tamps it down a little bit. Initially, when you have the punch, it kind of feels like it stops the heat, but then immediately it comes right back. And I think it's because this is sweet and you've got the banana flavor going on. You're distracted. But do I like it as a drink? Not so much. I mean, I think most of you know that I'm not a huge fan of banana flavor, real or artificial, and this is definitely artificial banana flavor. So if you like, say, like Laffy Taffy, you'll probably really like this. Let's see what it looks like in a glass. Ooh, tan color. I appreciate the fact that there's no seemingly any artificial colorants to it, but yeah, not exactly my favorite. There you have it. Instant ramyeon noodles with banana punch. Banana punch does temporarily kind of sidetrack the heat, but it does not eliminate the heat whatsoever. It's still spicy, but I kind of enjoy that because I like my heat. I like that pleasure that comes with the heat. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Alrighty, so thanks so much for joining me, and big thanks to Bright Cellars for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to try Bright Cellars for yourself, click the link down below to receive 50% off your first box of 6 bottles of wine. Take the test and get started. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Sometimes it just takes a minute.